the first news that we're going to discuss is about EA, who is flagging content, specifically Battlefield content on YouTube. Now, if you know that there's a huge community in YouTube that makes videos by using footage from Battlefield 3 or other EA games, and some of these YouTubers make money out of their content. They make tutorials to help people out or just general commentaries. What EA has been doing is that they have been flagging this content as a copyright owner, as a copyright infringement, and they are displaying their ads on these YouTubers' content without actually paying for these ads. So, what is happening is that YouTubers are not getting the money for the ads that are being displayed on their videos. Now, the YouTubers which are partnered, they do not have a big issue with this because they get paid as per their contract with whomever they partner with, Machinima, Pixel Enemy, and they get paid a certain amount for a certain amount of view per thousand views, a certain amount. So they don't have an issue with this because Machinima or Pixel Enemy gets paid from the advertising revenue that is generated from their videos. But small YouTubers who are not partners and who make very less money from their content because they are small YouTubers and they are not partnered, you see how that cycle works, are basically they are basically getting no revenue at all from their videos, and they are some of them are even getting takedown notices. So Nova, what do you feel about what's going here, and is this a good thing in long term, or is this a short term profit stint from EA?
I don't really know if I have a problem with it necessarily. In my opinion, if you're not, partnered with one of the bigger names, you're not going to be making anything off of YouTube anyway. So, if you don't make that much more off of your advertisements, then I'm not really sure. To kind of turn the tables a little bit, pretty much every YouTube video I've been opening for the past week or week and a half has had the new Black Ops 2 trailer, or I guess advertisement, played before the video. And, so that's not EA and Microsoft. So, does that mean that those YouTubers still get that payment? Or, because some of those are Battlefield 3 videos, but are they not flagged by EA yet? Or how far has EA gone in doing this?
I mean, those trailers that you're seeing are basically put in those videos by Machinima or Pixel Enemy, who these guys are partnered with, because they know that they will have a better return on advertisements or better click rate if they place those videos. Even though it's Battlefield, if they place a Call of Duty video, it's more likely that a person who went to that video is going to click it.
I see.
That is how basically the partnership works. But I mean, the YouTubers that we are talking about, who basically are not partnered and are very small and make a small amount of money, I still say that even though they make little amount of money, they do invest in their YouTube videos. I mean, even to start making YouTube videos, if you're not playing on console, you have to buy at least a $1,500 to a $2,000 computer. And you think that, okay, even if I make $50 a month from my YouTube videos, I might be able to recoup some cost or buy some games or anything. The problem with this is that it's not majorly about the money. It demoralizes these YouTubers who are putting 20, 30 hours, because big corporations are stepping in and they can do whatever they want with their content, and these small YouTubers cannot do a single thing. So these small YouTubers are just gonna say, "Oh, I'm done with YouTube because all my videos are getting flagged, and I can't. Even if I was making 10 cents out of it, I can't make anything. So to hell with it, and I'm quitting YouTube." And that is what I do not want to see, because I actually watch many small channels and some people, and I watch videos from people who are not partnered, and I don't want them to go away, and I want them to have the same enthusiasm in making video like they always had. So do you think that there is a demoralization effect if EA continues with this thing?
I don't think that money is the correlating factor to enthusiasm. Like, you're worried about people getting up and leaving YouTube because they're not getting paid as much as they were, or even at all. But people make YouTube videos because, A, they want to make YouTube videos, or B, they have a lot of fun doing it, or C, they want to see something coming out of their video games that is more productive than just sitting there playing video games. That's one thing I liked doing over the summer, is it took, just sitting on the couch for a couple hours and, I guess you could say wasting time, although we both know that video games isn't a waste of time. But for all those naysayers out there, they think that, just sitting down for the entire day is a waste of a day. And so I started making YouTube videos. Now, I didn't make that many, so don't hold me to that. But, it's just something fun that I like to do. I've always been really interested in the digital media, digital imaging, stuff like that. I don't know, it's just kind of fun for me, and I assume that's how other people feel, although, one can rarely know what other people feel.
I do like your take on this, and you do give me a positive hope because I was just thinking that, oh no, now it's all corporate. I mean, YouTube is becoming corporate. I mean, it's already a big money matter in terms of for a lot of YouTubers, but I was thinking like now we're gonna see next year that EA or Activision is distributing license to YouTubers who would be able to make videos using their game footage, and the people who do not have license will not be able to publish any kind of game footage. And I was like, okay, this is gonna be the next step that they will take uh, to control people's experience when they watch these videos. And that would be really bad for the community, because people who will criticize their games, they will not even give them a license. I mean, do you think this can happen?
I
License to
do.
publish?
It can happen, just like, tomorrow they'll give everyone Medal of Honor Warfighter for free, or like a free to pay system or something like that, Like, it's a possibility. I guess in terms of the likeliness, I don't see it happening necessarily next year. I think it's possible that something like that could happen as we move along. We've seen there is no review copy for Medal of Honor yet. They're not releasing that until the actual game comes out, and typically those come out, a week or a week and a half early. So, I think even now we're seeing a start in that direction. Because you can't review the game, therefore you can't post footage a week early. Therefore, no one has the rights. And now with Medal of Honor, the word on the street is that you can't post videos until something like 9 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I guess they're making rules to limit what you can do. And I don't know who it's hurting, I guess. Like, is it hurting YouTube? Is it hurting individual YouTubers? Or is it hurting them because they're losing a lot of those first week sales from people who are kind of on the fence saying, should I buy this game? And then, since they can't watch any videos, I guess they're not going to.
I think what has happened the YouTube community has grown exponentially in the last one year or so, and that is the reason why these big companies have started to take an interest on YouTube, and I am pretty sure that since these gaming companies they want to control users' experience and users' opinion, they might put some clause in it in their games in the future to prevent specific type of videos to come out. I've heard that Microsoft has already put a clause for Halo 4 saying that you cannot make money out of our game footage. So it's I mean, YouTube was kind of considered free speech, but I think down the line, maybe 3 years or 4 years, it would be as controlled as any other media or any other news television is. And I'm already seeing corporations showing interest and taking steps towards that specific thing, which is kind of sad.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, this is purely speculation, but what about something like Twitch, where, it's just a live stream. They're just kind of quote unquote hanging out. Like they're not necessarily posting the footage anywhere. They're just, letting people watch what they're doing. Is that going to be the next step as well, or?
They can block it, because I know that WarZ, if you, I think you do know about WarZ, right?
Yes.
WarZ, they released their beta on October 15th, and I went to Twitch to see that, hey, is anybody streaming it? Now, they have an NDA for the beta, not allowing anybody to stream it until November 5th. So there was one guy who was not streaming the beta, but what he was doing is, as he was playing the beta, he had a webcam on himself, and he was basically just answering questions and asking people, hey, I'm at this place, should I kill him, what should I do, and all those things. So they can certainly prevent people from streaming this stuff to tilt the balance in their favor and to sell their product. They can certainly do that. People who stream it, they can certainly take action against them, because I believe Twitch does record what you were streaming. I think, however, it again depends on the community. Now, Twitch has not come under their eye because they don't think it's as big of a deal as YouTube. And that's why people are able to do stuff on Twitch that they can not do on YouTube. I see people who stream on Twitch play copyrighted music in the background. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't done as much on Twitch as I probably should have.
I mean, I've seen many YouTubers who basically stream on Twitch, and what they do is they're playing the game, but they are playing some heavy metal, rock metal music in the background, which makes the gameplay look more exciting. And these are all copyrighted songs, and they're streaming it on Twitch. And they're getting away from it because the RIAA, the music industry, and the big companies are not looking towards Twitch because they think it's not that big of a community. So as Twitch gets bigger, definitely they'll have the same issues too. I can't see why they will not.
Yeah. We'll have to keep our eyes open.
Yes, and I mean, there were a couple of months ago, there was a rumor about EA being sold to some bigger company, some bigger media company. And these kind of efforts from EA, I would say they are short-term efforts to make profit because they're saving money on their advertising budget. But in the long term, they are hurting their brand and they are hurting their brand reputation. So maybe EA might be going on sale in 6 months, and they might want to show some profit, and this could be their last ditch efforts. So before to show some good profits and get some good return on their sale. I mean, who knows? I mean, it's all business right now, and it's all corporation. So we can just speculate over here.
And we have.
Well, Noah, if I put you in a position, if you're running a business like EA and you are paying millions of dollars in salary to your employees and millions of dollars in advertising budget, and if I tell you that, hey, if you just claim copyright on all these videos, you can advertise on every Battlefield 3 video in YouTube for free, won't you do it?
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah, that's a perfect business strategy. I mean, they used these YouTubers to promote their games in the starting, and now that they have a whole crowd, millions of people watching these videos, they have an advertising platform that they don't have to pay a single dime on to advertise. Perfect world.
Yep.
Amazing business.
That's what they do.
Yep. That's what they are. They're a corporation. They need to make profit. So that's what they can do. They're gonna do.